Hello everybody, welcome back to Darksiders 2. We're now going into the Soul Arbiter's maze, and there was our final boatman coin. And I'll admit right now I forgot to do the research to see what happens when I defeat the final boss. I mean, I had one thing to do, but I spent all that little bit of time that I did deciding whether or not I was actually going to finish this or not. Because yeah, it's still the same night as when I finished last Friday's video. Because I figure I'm almost to the end of the game. I finished Hanwell yesterday for me. A couple days ago for you, obviously. So fuck it, I'll finish Darksiders 2 as well and be done with it. Okay, so above a window on the west wall, that would be this wall. Be up there. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, get it. Nailed it. Northeast room of the entrance building. Alright. So yeah, the Soul Arbiter's maze. Man, we might actually have to go into the inventory quite a bit for this, I think. Because they're, because like the scrolls there, I don't think that this thing, no, it shows me where they're, although if I go down enough, okay, yeah, so it does have the things. Okay, so the scrolls are on here, so that's good. All right, where are we heading now? I realized I pushed the thing, but did not at all register what had happened. Oh, okay, it did that. I see. So it's on a timer. Good to know. Good thing I didn't realize what it did sooner. Otherwise, because I had wasted time not looking at what I was doing. And up. And up. And across. Perfect. All right. So yeah, I don't know how much of a maze this Soul Arbiter's maze is. Like, I don't know what kind of a maze it means. I don't know what just happened. I really don't know what just happened. Like, did I just break it somehow or something? I feel like it was supposed to leave those open. But maybe I got over here too quickly or something to that effect. I don't know. Let's see. Action. Oh, not that button. Wait, no, how do I, there you go, set is active. Inside the northeast room. I guess this would be, although, are we actually in the maze now, or, because I feel like that's got to be the actual maze, right? Also, it says that I need to go down there. But there's not really anything. Inside the northeast. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we're good. We're good. I didn't, for some reason, look at the map that was shown with it. So yeah, we only have 2 collectibles left, which is the last Soul Arbiter scroll. And the last Mystic Stone Bite. So yeah. There's not really a whole lot left. Now, if I had to guess, I would say, considering the directions are like northwest, south, whatever, you know, our compass directions, I would have to guess that it's just going to be a series of doors. And like, that's all it's going to be. All right, now I would also imagine that I have to read that book. Between floor 7 and floor 8. In the room with the portal to floor 8. Oh, okay. So that's actually a part of... Oh, that's actually further into the maze. Interesting. That I did not expect. I honestly just kind of expected it to be before I got into the maze itself, but whatever. Level 1. Complete. Secret. Alright. The only way out... Okay, the Soul Arbiter's maze lies ahead. Torture and treasure lies together as equals. There are 10 levels of the maze to search. Creatures lie at every turn. Be prepared before you enter. The stairs are your friend and they lead deeper to the core of the maze. The Soul Arbiter awaits. Only his death secures a reward. Warning, once entered, the only ways out are death or victory. Contents, level 1, complete. Okay, so wait, that was level 1? Hang on. Okay, so I haven't actually yet. Alright, enter the Arbiter's Maze. Declination. Alright. So, arena fight followed by go out the door. I'm assuming rinse and repeat. And the enemies will probably get stronger as we go up. Like I'm fighting little worthless skellies here, which actually wasn't the first enemies that I fought, but... Although it may honestly just be Kingdom of the Dead enemies in here, since that is where the maze is located. Did not think that it would be fights like this. It's mainly because like they have the Crucible, which is its own arena fight. Is this to... Yeah, okay, so that's out of the dungeon. That's north. Man, I wish there was a better compass. That's... Okay, so for the floor chest is south and then east. Oh, it actually does have it. There we go, south. Look at that. How do I... How does one... There we go. You just wouldn't do it. Okay. Not exactly what I was expecting from this. I really did expect it to be more of like an actual maze. I'll do the first couple floors, and then in all honesty, if this is all it is, I may very well just cut out the rest of it until I reach the Soul Arbiter himself. Just to save you guys the hassle of watching me fight fucking 1,000 skeletons and do next to nothing. Okay, so then the chest I need is over here. Teleport east. Aha, see, this is different. There's the chest. Now, if that takes me back to the maze, yeah. But now if this takes me back to the first room, which it in theory should, although every portal might lead back to the same room, and it's just, yeah, whether or not you pick them in the right order, so. Alright. So yeah, I may very well just cut from here, and then if I'll be back if something interesting happens, because if this is all it is, like, damn, what a lackluster to that build up, man. Alright, okay, so floor 1 done. Nothing changed. I guess I'll come back now just so that you get to see the floor transfer here. Just making a note here of what my recording time is so I know when I need to cut back or cut out, or what I need to cut out here. Alright, so down we goes. See, now I'm really determined to cut stuff out now, considering that, like, for floor 10, to get to the floor chest, or not even that, let's go with floor 9, to get to the floor chest requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teleports, which means that's 6 fights. Or, well, actually it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess that would still be 5 fights. Just to get to the secret chest. And then it's also 5 fights to leave. So, yeah. Teleport further into the maze. Now, I imagine if you teleport out, you can start on whatever floor you last ended on, but... Alright, let's see. More skeletons. Got some armored ones and some archers. Which just means that, yeah, these fights are just going to get longer, but not necessarily harder. Alright, so yeah, I'll just... I mean, we'll see how long this fight takes. They may start throwing like bosses and shit at me for these, who knows. Hey, alright, well that fight wasn't too long, but I'm still gonna, let's see, I need north. North. Alright. Okay, so we'll see if anything has changed on this floor, but somehow I doubt it. And then I'll probably just cut to each floor change and it'll show you like the first wave of enemies. Yeah, so nothing's changed. Alright, so I will be back when... You know, I'm not even going to bother to show you the chest. Because unless something like spectacular comes out of it, which I doubt. So yeah, I'll be back if I get a unique item from here. Or when I'm ready to, or when I'm moving on to the next floor. Alright, so that was that. Yeah, shockingly enough, nothing changed. There seemed to be a lot more archers and a lot less melee guys by the end. But, you know, once I realized, hey, I have a thing that increases my melee damage by a lot. My left bumper and Y, whatever that is, you know. And I switched back, you may have noticed, to my cheaty scythes just because I just want it to be done. Okay, well, I mean, I've got to check this out, right? I mean, this is suspicious as fuck. Alright, and it was nothing. There's going to be something in one of those, isn't there? At some point. Well, whatever. Take a quick look around since we don't have a map, which makes sense. And on to opposition. Oh, goody.
The Rider.
I hate the fire archer guys, but they do tend to stun me a lot. They have like this weird like thing where they shoot and dodge at the same time, which isn't that big of a deal. Wow, yeah, all right. When I activate that, it really goes quick, doesn't it? All right, with floor 3 done. Man, the time that I'm cutting out is getting longer and longer, and I can only imagine how much I'm going to be cutting out by the end of it. Ugh, I mean, by the end of this, I'll be able... To be fair, there's actually nothing to stop me from doing that. To go and sit in my chair while after the first wave, and then just, like, chill until I'm done, you know? And then come sit back and record. I wish that there was a way that I could sit in my chair and record audio, but... I mean, there probably is, and I'm just not seeing it, but, you know... Yeah. They're throwing bugs at me. Yeah? Come on. We can do better than that. Bug dead. Stupid little things here. Get the skeleton out the way. Where'd you go? Damn it. Damn it. Man, I forgot just how overpowered these scythes were, man. Alright, well, you know, the waves are taking me about the same amount of time to clear, but, you know, obviously, because now I have, hang on, let me count. After that fight, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more fights to go before I see you again, so damn. Alright, and with that floor done, there was actually no bugs, like no big bugs on the final fight. Fuck ton of little bugs. Couple of big skeleton dudes. No big bugs, which was weird, because there was 2 of them on the last fight before the chest, but none on the last fight to leave the floor. I also realized now that this video is just me going down a bunch of stairs, so I may very well just cut out everything from here until the fucking... Oh, although that's pretty cool. Interesting. I mean, should I? Because, I mean, I'm already cutting out so much of this video. Like, do I want to cut out even more? Alright, what do we got? You guys, I know how to deal with you.
Kill the Rider!
Come here. Big fucking jar of pricks. No. You, eh?
I will devour your heart!
Will you, though? Skeleton? Nope. Prick. Yeah? How was that for you? Man, if only I didn't have fucking, like, the most cheaty scythe setup that you could imagine. Ugh, well, I mean, with those guys, this fight, or these fights might get a little bit harder, but somehow I doubt it. Alright, so Black Demise is a weapon with a long and bloody history amongst the Demon Lords. Some legends claim that the unnatural rites used to create the weapon have imbued it with a limited form of sentience, bound with unholy blazing runes of power. Black Demise seizes the inner strength of every opponent and adds it to that of its wielder. So I actually got a special weapon on this one instead of just a chest full of garbage. To be fair, I haven't actually looked at any of the shit I've been getting out of the chest, so I may very well have gotten some good things out of it and just not know it yet. Oh, all right. And with floor, you know, I don't even know which floor we just finished. Let's see. What was the last thing I did? I went through an east door last, so I think that was floor 5, looks like. So we're halfway through. I've been recording for 40 minutes now, and based on the numbers that I have written down in front of me, I'd say we are about, let's see, about 2 minutes there, about 5 minutes there. Well, actually, no, I would need to look between those. Cutting their side of 8 minutes there. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, let's see. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I don't think we've even hit 20 minutes yet. So I've literally cut out half of the video so far. Assuming I follow the numbers on my little notepad here, which I probably will, because I mean, I'm in fact in between cuts, I've been going and sitting in my nice comfortable chair to record instead of on the floor. Isolation, yeah, that's number 6. So I mean, we're not even at the one yet where we can get the last collectible. Come here, big bitch. I don't care if you're covered in poison goo. My health on crit is more than enough to take care of you. Fucking Christ. It's ridiculous. Alright, and floor 6 done. They actually had a couple rounds in there that was just those little floaty things. They're like the little dragon heads. They were the things popping out of the bodies in the Lost Light, right? That was the place with the Archon. There were those things. So 1, 2, 3, 4 floors left. A lot of fucking fights left, unfortunately. Was 8 minutes that just got cut out there. So, you know, yay. Further into the maze. But now it's in between... Oh, I should probably check that. I think it's in between... Oh, hang on. Oh, there's a big guy, eh? Between floor 7 and 8. In the room with the portal to floor 8. All right. So when I finish floor 7, that's where our last Mystic Stonebite is. That's really weird. They would do that they would throw one just randomly in there. Anyway, let's see what we got. I'll do that. And that. Although I could probably, because once again now these sites, although they don't show it anymore, they do have Reaper energy drain, right? Like 2 Reaper energy. I think that's on kill, which is still, you know, I kill a lot of things. So, I mean, that's obviously not too big of a deal. Would you just fucking die already? You are living... Oh, I guess I don't... My buff probably ran out. It doesn't last very long. Although, I guess even with, like, the upgrade that I have for it, it's, like, what, 5 seconds that it lasts? Alright. Let's see. Where am I going this time? But, yeah, I am cutting out so much of this video. Like, fuck. This... What a... And, like, this is something that you're supposed to do at, like, the end of the game, right? Like, what a way, like, what a sour note to, like, end your game on, right? Like, fuck. Alright, so floor 7 done. And now our last collectible is supposed to be in the room with the portal between floor 7 and 8. So that should be, in theory, here. Unless they meant something different by that, which I really hope not, because if they did, they should have explained it better. At the same time, it's very weird that they would put a collectible in here, but no, sure enough, there it is. It's still very weird that they put that in there, but boom, there's all of the stones. Let's see actually what it says about the stones, because like I did, yeah, it just says what combinations you can do to get what, but whatever. I'm happy with what I got. The only secret room worth visiting is on floor 5, as you will find a unique weapon there. All the other secret rooms contain standard chests. Alright, well then, you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking bother then. Fuck it. Like, if that's all that they are. I mean, I have 3 floors left, but there's so many fights that will be... Like, I'm already cutting so much out of this. And like... Like, you have no idea. Well, actually you do, because I keep telling you how much got cut out. Like, for example, 7.5 minutes got cut out in between the last floors. There we go. But, yeah. I'm just going to say fuck it to the chest. So, my little notes here that I've been keeping, I'll have to alter a bit. Alright. Floor 7, or no, that was 8. Floor 8 complete. Still really wish there was more to this. I mean, if I was playing it just by myself, not recording, it probably wouldn't bother me as much. But I feel like it would still bother me that, like, this is one of the last things they want you to do in the game. I mean, your last few collectibles are in here. It's one of the last side quests that you get. I mean, like, you can come in here, I guess, before, and you could just kind of guess. So, I mean, in theory, you could do this sooner, but, I mean, would you even want to? Man, that was fast. See that they're changing up their enemies to be exactly the same as ones I've already fought. They've actually used, I feel, most of the enemies. And the fights don't seem to be getting much harder. I mean, I'm still tearing through them pretty fucking quickly. And I just realized I did not make a note of when that ish fight started. So, I mean, I'll just write that down and hope that it's about correct. I don't know how much I need to cut out now there. I mean, the notes more for me, because, like, I could obviously just use my audio file to determine when to cut. But the notes are more for me so that I know how long I've, like, how much of a video I actually have, and not decide to end it and then find out that I only have, like, a 15-minute video. Like, if I cut it at floor 5, right? Or decide to end it at floor 5, which I think was, yeah, I had been recording for like 35 minutes at that point. So, I mean, I could have very well just decided to cut it then. I'm really glad I didn't. And that was if I had left everything in. But, you know, obviously I didn't, so. Alright, so floor 9 done. All that's left is floor 10. And I'm assuming what I hope to be a really good boss fight. Because, I mean, if they expect you to go through this, especially considering that the scrolls give you where the chests are, as well as the exit, I mean, that leads me to believe that, you know, everybody's going to try and go for the chests as well. I mean, I went for most of them until I got fed up with them. Because, I mean, I wasn't, once again, I didn't actually look at anything that they gave me, but I mean, odds are it wasn't amazing. I mean, now if anything in there gave me, what the hell's being something everywhere? Gave me something with health steal, that would be amazing, right? Which I didn't look, but I also don't distinctly remember getting anything other than, like, green armor. Is that, okay, I was going to say, is that really going to be it for this? Come on, you can do better than that. No? If you can dodge to the sides of those guys when they charge and line up your throw there, you can fucking clear them out pretty quickly. Yeah, big guy. Oh, these guys, on the other hand, they really go hog wild with their hitting the ground there and tend to get out of range of your dodge throw there pretty quickly. Oh my, just a bunch of big guys, eh? Oh, that's right. Perfect dodge. Because I totally meant to do that. I could probably do those a lot more often if I actually bothered to try, but just don't see the point. Alright, so boss rush. I mean, should I just leave these ones in then if it's going to be? Although, even with a boss rush, as you saw, there's not really a whole lot to it, so, odds are it's not good. You get the portal death, thanks. Alright, and floor 10 done. And now I did some quick math. And by quick math, I mean I used the calculator on my phone to do the math for me. And I have been recording for an hour and 20 minutes-ish, almost. And according to the math, I still actually haven't hit a half hour in the video. Your little meter down at the bottom shouldn't even say a half hour yet, which is just sad. Like, I can't, like, with how little I normally edit my videos, this video in itself is probably more editing than I've done on any other video outside of my the fuck did I call those? Story time or something? My Telltale games, anyway. I think I called them story time. I think that's what I called the videos anyway. But yeah, it's not a good thing to end on, that's for sure. So I'm glad that we're not going to end on it. All right, Soul Arbiter.
1,000 years, the crown has lied. Its true owner cast aside. The kingdom ruled by hate and fear. You will regret coming here.
Will I? You know, I was going to switch off of my chibi sites to fight this guy just to make it a little bit more interesting, but for making me go through all that, you don't deserve it. Oh, hello, Mr. Bubble. I'm guessing I just have to defeat your ads here to get another shot at you. I also forgot that I did put defense on my sites, or on these chibi sites as well. And I guess they must have changed it or something for this edition. Because before, people warned that when you were upgrading your possessed weapons, that if you chose to upgrade something, but whatever you had put into it was actually a lower number than what was already on it, that it would then just lower. But I'm remembering upgrading these sites properly, or if I'm remembering it properly. That's not what happened at all. In fact, every time that I upgraded it, even if I chose something that was lower, which by the end was clearly lower, it still just upgraded whatever it was that I chose. It's just that instead of changing it to whatever I had the upgrade as, it just upgraded it. Okay, so he's actually going to fight while with the bubble this time. Oh wow, they've made short work of those. I'm assuming that's the boss guy doing that. Maybe because like their aura can hit it through it. Will you? Because I have a feeling that you're about to die like a little bitch. Executioner's hooks. The executioner's hooks are brutal weapons meant only to deliver a swift and savage end. According to records in the scriptorium, these weapons carried out the sentence for many prisoners who opposed the Charred Council. These hooks strike heavy blows that build upon each other to gouge horrific wounds. Interesting. Oh, and the Crown of the Dead. The Crown of the Dead previously adorned the brow of the deposed King Argul. The crown was enchanted to provide monetary riches in return for destruction. The crown is infamously responsible for inciting pernicious greed, thus placing it into the hands of the Chancellor would be a foolish mistake. Alright, The Soul Arbiter's Maze completed. Shockingly enough, wasn't all that hard. All right, so let's see. Black Heart for whatever that does. Executioner's Look just says execution. I hate it when they do that. It does not tell me what exactly that does. Also, I'm assuming the Crown of the Dead isn't an actual item. Oh yeah, there it is. It's under there. Guilt found. Okay, so it just increases my money that I can get. All right, well that's worthless. All right, so let's peace out of here. And then we got to go talk to Blackheart, or whatever the hell his name is, right? The tree guy. Turn in the rest of those gems. And then get, I don't know, whatever the fuck we get from him. Oh, and then we get a special chest here as well. I might honestly just keep my cheaty scythes on for the rest of the game.
Impossible.
It's just so much nicer to not have to worry about my health or my wrath or anything. Just, nah, I won't do that. That's a bit much. I'll just put my regular scythes back on. Ooh, do I have another possessed double? I do. Look at that. Good for me. I can use those then to upgrade. Because I was thinking that I might have to go to Vulgrim and do like a good old save and reload a bunch of times to get some possessed double scythes, but guess not. Also, where the fuck? Oh, there we go. I was like, where the fuck am I going? How do I leave? All right, well, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it was boring, but once I gave up on the chest, it was significantly better. Not gonna lie, it was really the chest that was fucking me. Well, actually, if I read this now. Complete secret, complete secret. Okay, so the secret still just says secret. Because I got some of them. But I didn't go for all of the secrets, so I don't know why. Maybe because I got the book or the pages, that's what did it. Okay, so let's go to here and see. Okay, so I do still have to do that. So if we get rid of that and go talk to the Chancellor and tell him that we're not giving him the thing. And also take a quick check here. What else we got left? Normal, apocalyptic, all secondary, which we should be getting right away here. Then Crucible, and I don't know what those 3 secret achievements are. I will have to check them out. Or check out what they are. Which I guess I can do while this guy talks, probably, right? Okay, let's see. Because we're not giving him the thing, so...
I have the crown. I knew I could count on you. Now, hand it over, and the reward is yours. No, I think this crown will be of more use to me than to you. But your reward? Unless you wish to take it by force. I thought not.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. I have not found the secret achievements yet. One could very well be turning in the... I'm actually not seeing it on here at all. Which ones are secret? Oh, okay, I see where it says secret. All right, so reach level 30 is a secret one, which would be that one that's there. Hang on, let me... Okay, how many do I got? Okay, so that would be the reach level 31, and then I have, what, 3 more. So completing Sticks and Stones, that one's secret. Just got that one, got that one. We already did that one. We did that, I did that, did that. I did that one. I did that, yeah. I'm not seeing... I did that one. Ooh, what is this one? Collect the Interdiction Stone? Did I do this? It's a secret achievement. But it doesn't have a guidance.
Yes?
Yeah, shut up. And it's gotten already by a lot of people, so I'm going to assume that that's something that I had to do already. That was a story-based one. But yeah, I'm not
What is it
actually...
now?
Oh, would you shut the fuck up?
Yes?
Oh my god, okay, I gotta get away from this asshole. But yeah, I'm not really seeing... yeah, I mean, it must just be a boss that I didn't recognize the name of or something. That's the last two. I don't know why there would be two. Because like I said, one of those is to complete Sticks and Stones. The other one is to reach level 30. And then every other one I saw in there was something that we should have got at some point, right? Like they're all like defeat whoever, right? And I can't imagine that there's a boss that would have an achievement tied to him that wouldn't be at least part of a side quest, which means that as long as when we turn in Sticks and Stones, we get the achievement for completing all the side quests, we should be good. Because, I mean, there was one Absalom, defeat him, that's the main bad guy, we already met him. So he's probably going to be the final boss. But yeah, that's all I got, really. I mean, don't see anything else on here except for that interdiction stone thing. Because, I mean, I would imagine that... Because, I mean, there's guides even on, like, Defeat the Crowfather, which is the first fucking dude that you fight in the game. Like... Okay, all the way over here. Actually, can I fast... I mean, even then, we probably can't fast travel right to him, so... Alright. So yeah, I don't know what the hell the other ones could be. Because, I mean, that collect all of the... where the hell is he? He's up there. Like, the collect or get all the side quests one isn't even a secret achievement. That's just a regular achievement, which does make sense. Okay. So you, dude.
I never thought this possible, but I have had my fill of stones. Take this final reward as gratitude. Blackroot is full.
These
but I haven't
are for
actually...
you.
Where did you find these?
Yeah, I haven't actually fed you the last of the stones yet, so I mean... Okay, and then one of each, which gives me health. Hey, the secondary adventure. Hey, I got Guillotine. Legend states that Guillotine was forged by the Makers, a masterwork weapon used in many bloody wars. The craftsmanship of this blade unerringly guides the wielder's attacks to strike blows of exquisite carnage. Alright. Okay, so reach level 30, do everything else. Complete the game. Normal, apocalyptic. That's Crucible,
right.
that's Crucible.
You needn't hurry.
Definitive. And then
I'm
2 secrets.
only
One of those is to defeat Absalom. So let's see. Because, I mean... Yeah, I'm really not... I guess I can... Hang on. I know what I can do. Hopefully nothing will attack me while I'm doing this, but whatever. Let's go to unlocked. Did that. Let's see. Is there anything on here that says something about the interdiction stone? Rod of Airfell. Oh yeah, there it is. All right. I did the triple Lindy, right? Yeah, good. I did Nomad to move a mountain, Heart of the Mountain. Yeah, I really... Oh, you know what? Defeat Absalom is 1. Oh, not what I wanted. And then I bet you that there's one that says open the Well of Souls, which is another one, which is obviously the end of the game. All right, so now that that's done. Okay, what? And I fight the last boss. Shit, because like if I want to do a bunch of upgrading and I want to do the Crucible, or the first 50 things of the Crucible, I may have to do it right now and then come back to doing this, or to finishing the game after. So I think that's what I shall do. So the closest one of him is honestly probably over here. Oh, get off that. So yeah, how long have we been going now? Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely do the ending in this video, but as for me right now, the next video will be recorded in between me finishing this and me coming back. So you'll probably see a big difference in my stuff in between now and then. Okay, as you can see, armored up, got my abyssal boots, already did the Crucible. That video, I did the first 75 waves. That video will be out on Wednesday for anybody keeping track. So I'm fully upgraded, got sights upgraded, got new arm blades. If you want to know what they are stat-wise, watch my next video. I go over that at the beginning. And let me just say, we're probably going to roll through this last boss like he's nothing. So making sure my recording's going. All right, so let's finish up Darksiders 2 and see what we got for a final boss. Odds are it's that Absalom guy, because why wouldn't it be? But let's see how this plays into Darksiders 1, because this, I do believe, ends before Darksiders 1 really begins. So, oh, well, there's that other secret achievement. So I'm really curious as to how this plays out. I was going to say, you make that sound like he'd be against that. Ow, ow. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not taking too much damage. And I'm going to heal faster than he can hurt me. Alright, let's see. Oh, I knocked him back. Got a special thing there. Oh, now he's taking 0. Oh, there we go. B. I'll be ready for any quick times that may appear. See, Death, you're too flashy with your moves. He saw it coming. I was really looking for a button to press there to dodge that or something. It did not appear. Alright, well, let's see if my other strategy that I picked up in the Crucible works. Yep, sure does. And then I hit him once so that I get all my wrath back. Oh, look at that dog. They really did make Death like super like agile in the cutscenes, didn't they? Alright, well, let's see if that works again, does it? That, I mean, now you do though. Can I not? I think I'm getting corrupted and I can't use my wrath abilities then. See, once again, just do that at the beginning of the fight.
Shake my hand once more, brother.
That is so a trap. Now, does that end the corruption? All right. So that was Darksiders 2. So does that mean that like how close to the end of the first game does this one end? Because I mean, in the first game, they make mention that they had opened the Well of Souls and used it, right? So I mean, I don't quite get this one, but I imagine that if I looked up, it might make a bit more sense. But yeah, I am slightly curious as to how soon after this game, like the exact timeline, because I know this one is after the opening credits of the first game, but I thought that it ended before War made it back to Earth. But that ending cutscene makes it seem like it started there, but it took place a little bit later. But at the same time, assuming that those DLCs unlock in the order that they would have happened in the timeline, that means that Uriel was still there, as she would have made a mention about War walking around when Death came and talked to her about the humans, right? And I imagine that is because the humans could now be resurrected, which is why the council let War go and do his thing in the first game, I guess. That would be my guess. Now, we did fight Samael there, but obviously we weren't the ones who sealed him. I don't know if we'll fight him in the third one again. I say again. Yeah, it would be again, because we never fought him in the first one. And maybe Wrath seals him. I know that Wrath, her main quest is to, or Fury, I guess her name is not Wrath, is to find the 7 deadly sins and kill them. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But overall, I did like this game. I did like the first one better. Just like I said, the story leads more to that kind of gameplay, to a more Zelda-like gameplay than an RPG one that this one had. I wasn't really looking forward to going through it on the harder difficulty, but now that I've overpowered myself, I feel it's good. The one thing is like war by the end of the game, even on apocalyptic difficulty, which I played on for the videos. Once I got that abyssal armor at the end, I felt super overpowered. Like it was immediately like, oh my god, I am amazing and nobody can kill me. I only felt like that by cheating in this game. Like even with the possessed weapons and half of the abyssal armor set, I never felt overpowered, which when you're playing as a horseman of the apocalypse, there should be a point in the game where you feel overpowered, right? But that never really happened in this game without me doing something to make it happen. Now, once you get all 4 pieces of the abyssal armor, maybe that changes. But considering that odds are I'm going to finish the main game again, to get to level 30 and to unlock the last bit of the Crucible, odds are I'll go all the way through the last game again, or the entire game again on the hardest difficulty, which means that I won't even be getting the last piece of the abyssal armor until I'm basically done the game. Like I don't get the last piece of the abyssal armor until I complete wave 100. And there's only one fight after wave 100, which is Wicked K. So I mean, I might just do it so as soon as I hit 25, as soon as I hit 25 on that, I might record. But then at the same time, I don't want to, because as soon as I hit 25, and if I come to the Crucible, that'll still be the Crucible on the hardest difficulty. Whereas if I make it to the end of the, or if I beat the game, then I can then lower the difficulty down and clear through the Crucible. I'd probably just lower it back down to normal to do the last 25, since that's what I fought them in the video that's coming out Wednesday. So yeah, like I would imagine that's when I'll do it, because like that would make it much easier. Like if I finish the game, get the achievement, then I can bump the difficulty back down. But then, like I said, I won't have the last piece of the abyssal armor until I'm already done the game and I have no more use for it. Because I do believe even that I read that you can only do 1 new game plus in this game. Like you have new game plus, and that's it. Once you've done new game plus, whatever you get in that, you can't take that to another new game. So I don't know why they would put the best armor set and make the last piece basically after you finish the game twice. Because like I said, you don't necessarily have to finish the game twice. Like once you hit 25, you can go in and do it. And especially if you do like I did there with the sites, it's possible. It would definitely be possible, but it's still one of those things. It's like in Welcome to Hanwell, where I got all those cool abilities and then I just stopped playing the game because I was already done everything. It's like, don't save the best stuff for the end when there is no end game to your game, right? Like, especially like Welcome to Hanwell. Once you've collected everything, there's a few buildings that I could have went through and played around with the stuff, but overall it wouldn't have made a difference. Then like this game here, once I finish the game again, that'll be twice that I've beaten it. I'll get the Abyssal Spalders to finish my armor set. I'll finish Wicked K, and then at that, like defeating Wicked K should be all my achievements. Because like if we look now, I have 6 achievements left. Oh, I'm on unlocked. That's for reaching level 30. That's for getting the rest of the achievements. Apocalyptic, defeat Wicked K, complete the Crucible, and complete the game on Definitive. So once I beat the final boss again, will get me 2 of those. And then 2 more are for the Crucible. Oh. Ooh, nightmare mode unlocked. Yeah, no thanks. With your current character, so overwrite your save data to complete any remaining side quest, choose no and return to your last save. So what happens if I hit no there? Let's see. Darksiders 2. New Game Plus. No. Let's see. Oh, and anyway, yeah, that'll be it for this part. You know what? I'm just going to hit yes, because what's the difference? I mean, I know I'm going to do it. I've already done everything in the other game anyway. So, yes. You. Normal, but that's a plus game. Okay, let's do definitive. I don't know what nightmare is then. I just want to see what level I'm going to be at when I start. I want to show you guys like, hey, look at that. We're at level whatever already. On the off chance that we're 25, it might be like, hey guys, look, we're 25. Let's go finish the thing. Like I said, I don't know how much damage or how much change in damage this difficulty will be. Odds are I won't have trouble at least until I reach Lost Light. Okay, there's a bunch of money. Still says 22, so I didn't even hit 23 with what I had left. All right, so yeah, it will definitely be a while. Volgrim has left a gift for you. Check the world map for tomb location. Yeah, all right, so that'll be it for Darksiders 2 main storyline. Overall, great game. Can't wait to start the next one next week. Wednesday's video is the first 75 waves of the Crucible. It's already recorded, done. It's like 50 minutes long, takes a while. And then Friday's video will be the last 25 of the Crucible. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.